and she saw Peter Gay. She realized, no man. But you know what I say, I cuss him.
Yeah, cause it's serious. And then how I see them people them you gonna sit down with for class mat. That means say you know no heart. You never sorry for Peter Gay. You never you just see that cuss. You ain't sorry for her, cause you would bring up her name back again if you go sit with the enemy. And me not tell no lie.
You know,
Me
she
shock and me
have
no know
nothing. She
why.
don't have
Mother,
nobody to play
me
with.
shock
She run out of
and me no
players, so
know
that's why she
why
have to
me
join
shock.
member.
Because me I wonder if Rosealee do this, figure talk back to her co-worker them, because at the end of the day,
Exactly.
the same thing where big one do Candy do. Candy disrespect your big one disrespect her. The same thing where she allow, because no if me do this and you do the same thing, nothing wrong. She said, no matter if Candy upon it one platform, she had a choice. If she respect her that much, she could have jumped when she had play with Candy, say, alright, then me and Mother did good. And me no want Mother make nobody disrespect me, so me not make nobody disrespect her. Me have a choice, me can't jump. She can't jump from Candy and she never jump. She sit
And
there
true.
and Candy disrespect you. So if you dip on your life and drop asleep and big one disrespect her, it should
Check your
reach
answer.
here. So if it is genuine from morning, it should reach here. So because Candy disrespect you and you never disrespect her, even when we over here, everybody has a mother. Look how Rosealee have Candy a disrespect you. You never disrespect her. You never do this. So if it is genuine from morning, me not me shock and
Check
me
your
don't know
answer.
why. Me listen, everybody know their friend. I am shocked and I don't know why. I'm shocked and I don't know why.
Well, darling, there, you have to make a shock we
You
are
know the
off. Because, yeah, over liar, when the over liar, she said she done. That means she come and laugh in a liar face.
Mother, this
And
is
if
the
you know
same
what
thing me I say right now. Who laughing at my face because me think we did reach somewhere over liar yesterday when we in the box. What happened after that?
no, Amo, come in never
And she
come
want back
confirm
her
now.
friend. She want back her friendship. She want back her jaded friendship. So she have to come to get back them friendship. You
I'm
know, see a
saying,
You
strategy.
think
She have to
we'd
come
say
home
all right
mother.
then? You say what you say. She say what you say. We go move on and it done. What was the, what is yes? It's social media. Like I don't think I want to associate myself with persons who work on TikTok. You have to have a job differently because you go sell me out for the kind.
no, she can't spend me. I say, no, she
So
can't.
make another one.
Yeah,
Somebody we
you go
really
cost
watch
me
and
for
I
the
don't know. Make
kind.
him make me
Yeah, bring
laugh
me
and
down for the
go.
kind. Because look at this. Where you and Rosealee have no call for because the same thing we Candy do, that's what big one do. And she allow Candy for disrespect you because she have a choice, she could have jumped. So just how she
Exactly.
feel
My
about the big
my
one situation, she could have feel so you could have feel so about the Candy situation and you did not. So there's no way this friendship is genuine and reach so far so quick in a seconds. And then I don't want to get in the crossfire or get involved because honestly, me no want to get involved in a crossfire, but me just have to talk the truth. Rosalie never sorry for Peter Gay because there's no way she'd have
So
mentioned back Peter Gay name again because sit with the enemy, even not talk about. She tell,
No.
wait the mother, let me just finish. Say, me see her screen recording that she say, oh, she tell we to bring it to the police and because this no
Guys, the last
me
goal,
and
guys, the last
Rosalie, if you
goal.
and Rosalie have a conversation like that, I didn't have a conversation like that.
No, no, that's not what happened. Let me tell you what happened with that now. When them start I threaten her, she call me and she say, Mother, what you think? What you think? Meaning say, what me think she should have done? I say, well, darling, there, me in this 100% 10 toes, so not the victim, I defend and whatever. I'm going to turn and I say, but if you feel like, say, it will stop you from getting your money. Because remember, you know, you have to invest time in it, you have to invest time, work for time, work for hours, and whatever. And she say, all right, I'm going to leave it alone. She never tell me, say, left it alone because nothing add up. She never tell me none of that. Cause one time she saw Peter Gay one time and she talked to Peter Gay one time. When
Yeah, because
hold on now.
yeah.
Remember, she even offer Peter Gay $100. I don't even know if Peter Gay get the $100 from her.
No, I mean send all of the money to Peter Gay and I didn't get any money from
Okay,
Rosalie.
and Peter Gay was on the phone when she offered the $100, and Peter Gay never asked for the $100. Peter Gay did not ask for the $100 because
And
guys
then
different from the
and then
camera.
if Rosalie think the Peter Gay story is not adding up, why didn't you say to us then? Why wait till your mother have something? Yeah, say that. Why never say to it
Big
then?
fat
Why
girl,
say it
they're
now?
evil, man.
Why say it now? And you
Sad
were the
days are
same
gonna
one that
come.
came on live and say you're in shock because you heard that Jabba's rape before, but you never know it was this serious. And after you spoke to Peter Gay and Peter
Grandmother,
Gay
you hear
tell
me?
you our story,
That's
you,
when
you, you,
Sky
you, you,
finish. After Sky
af-
attack.
after Peter Gay tell you our story, you can't argue with Jabba's no more because you see the scars and this and that. Then you see someone gone like, bro, wickedness can't done.
Yeah, and don't sky. Yeah. Yeah, and don't.
Alright, Daddy, what you say?
Mother,
Yeah,
can I
me,
just say
yeah,
something
my
and jump
grandmother.
down, please?
Alright, hold on, Daddy.
I see some people can't miss a few more days and all them something there because wickedness can't done.
Fairy Tale, go ahead.
One of the things, yes, one mother straight across the board. One of the things is that people fail to realize one of the need of a woman is security, and I think Rosalie is fighting with herself in trying to find where she belongs, and she don't know that even with the incident with she and Jake and she crying, she's not crying because of what Jake did to her, but she's going through slowly going into depression and she not realizing that, but the people around her not telling her the truth and not realizing the state that she's in, because when she's crying it's not about Jake cheating on her, because she knows all that has been happening and it's not surprising to her. So I think she's fighting with herself and trying to find where she belongs when she keep going back to the same people that disrespected her every time.
And you know, so that crying then a real Aksha
Thank you. I'm coming. Please, mother,
Aksha
take me.
act. She know
Alright, Fairy
Gotta
everything
take
what
her
she
down.
do.
Alright, look here. Pretty says something say Sky no Macy plan the Peter Gay thing. Guys, you see, when things happen on social media, you have to always remember how it starts. Remember, Rosalie and Jabba did argue, and Rosalie did argue about the sister. Try remember good. Rosalie was arguing about the sister, and we were talking about the sister until people come in at the comment section and mention the people them name, and that's how Peter Gay come about. So remember how everything start. Like Rosalie can never say Peter Gay is not real. He
Beyonce,
can never say something like
Beyonce,
that.
the Beyonce, please don't call Daddy him. But we're not in enough argument to the Beyonce. I reason where I reason today.
The thing about it is, me not bash her, me not pick no side, me just a speak facts. The fact say, Rosalie speak to Peter Gay, know about the Peter Gay situation, and she see one come on live can say, oh, she have to stop arguing with Jabas because it no make no sense because she never knows say so serious and how she feel as a mother and how she traumatized this and that. And then because you and Macy argue, you get the same victim involved again for call her name for what? Me lose her for you.
My thing is, grandmother, you hear me? The same thing what Sky did I say is similar to that woman did I say. When you look on the situation, if people be honest, when Candy come on live with you and Candy and disrespect you, she sit down and she stop it. She don't say anything. Right? So when you drop asleep and big one do what him do, the same way how she depend live I say, where you never want me out and address Candy. She could have addressed big one too without even taking you on. So it's the biasness, and then it looks so bad. It looks so bad when it come on to the innocent victim. It looks so bad. It is so sad and heartbreaking for say she just drop it and leave you in a this and just make it look like say everything was a joke and everything was a prank. In the public eye, it just look disgusting and it's sad and it's heartbreaking and it's speaking. Like, me don't know if it's like, me don't know. People like that just evil. People like that just so evil.
Me really, really lose for Rosalie for no say. she do Peter Gay, she repair Peter Gay this. You know what it's like for a victim confined in a yard trust you and then because of
Give it to her.
your own greed and your own just to please yourself in a cussing or for when cussing. You involve one victim, it's just so sad. And then this is a girl and you have a girl child as a mother. Like why would you do something like this? For what?
And
And then
then
the same person shall tear down.
You know, I saw my name Karma. You know Karma though. You can reach her. I'm just hold on.
The same jobbers where you
The
claim
same
say
job as I mean just like I said, the same job as you tear down and you him that.
Just long pan in name.
Yes,
And you say you're with the victim. And just because you're Macy fall out and maybe you want back friend from them, maybe you want them group up with you and help your class, Macy. My stomach sick. I'm not going to tell no lie.
Can I
People
talk?
on the media different.
yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
Pisces.
please.
This Pisces a woman, please. Yeah.
Hi guys, hi mother. You know what, mother, I'm unbiased here. I'm in the middle because I love you and I love Rose.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna speak the truth. This is my new page, so I'm always on my other page and I gift. But I'm gonna say something. I don't see where this is not coming from. I think everybody's missing the point of it all. You guys are diving into something that it's not. Rose has the survival instinct where she's like, she's never going to go back to where she was. I think this is where it's coming from. And meaning that it doesn't matter how she gets the money on TikTok, it's going to come. Because she refuses to go back to where she was. Now, it's like the traction with you on TikTok is not really making her that much money. Candy's hot right now. So she's just like everybody else. She's where the money is. Right? When she plays with Candy, she's building up more. There's more gifts. If she's with somebody and there's no gift coming in, she's like, I'm not going to stay here. I'm leaving. I'm going somewhere else. The traction on your side where your team was the one was against Jabas on what he did, whatever. There's not much views and money coming through that platform.
What
right?
platform?
Meaning like Sky and you, and there's not much.
That makes no sense.
Huh?
Pisces. When me and Rosealee play match, if I'm playing match, I'm not playing match. The scores them tight. Maybe beat her over time, she beat me over time.
No. Right.
But
I don't mean that way. That's not what I mean.
No, but I think I should say negativity then. I think I should say there ain't a lot of negativity coming from my side because if it, choose a different word than traction because I think maybe I should say negativity and the drama bring the views and deception bring views, loudness bring views and all that kind of thing. But go ahead.
Well, whatever it is, but for now, we're talking about right now. Candy is hot. Candy is using your name to keep his momentum. Notice how she's always playing with Candy. For her to choose now between you and Candy, she's gonna choose Candy.
I never tell nobody to choose.
No,
okay,
you
so,
didn't.
Right. And Pisces, okay, no problem. That's not a problem. That means there was nothing then from the jump. Because
you have to understand that Rose is not loyal to anyone.
No, if that's the case, I don't have to understand. Because guess what? Whenever anybody come over on my platform disrespecting her, I shut it down. I don't just tell them not to do it. I make sure they don't do it. I don't know where this Candy narrative is coming from because personally, the pics that Candy putting up and doing whatever Candy doing, right? It doesn't affect me in a negative way. I am somewhat different from Rose and Candy. I actually do have a conscience, right? So it's not that I can't come and play match the day. I choose not to do it because to me, and this is just my opinion, to me, I feel like it's a used situation where you come and you sit for hours and you just have play match, and I don't want nobody that can't pay the rent,
Right.
and can't pay the mortgage, and can't pay the bills.
Don't get me wrong, Mother. I am not. You're in all of this. I believe that you are not wrong. So don't get me wrong. My point is that the same thing
Somebody is
Rosalie did to
echoing.
you is the same thing she's complaining about you doing to her.
No, but she can't complain that I'm doing nothing to her because she's the
And
one
that's
that started the
unfair.
whole thing.
Exactly.
She's the one that started the whole thing, and I didn't intentionally do nothing to her. I was sleeping, I drank some liquor, I was sleeping, I came on the morning and I apologized and I reprimanded Big One,
Yes.
and she still went on live and cursed the shit out of me. That means
Right.
you weren't really, I never called her one, and she's a liar because she's lying that she paid my car note. She has never paid my car note. I've never called her and asked her for no favors ever.
Back to the Big One situation. That was just something she's trying to use in order to start this. Because
Okay,
now
so
she sees
you know what that makes
boxing.
her Pisces? You know what that makes her? A fake bitch. That's what that
Well,
makes her, because guess what? That's exactly what that makes her, because at the end of the day, I wasn't complaining about she being over candy or whatever. I never called her phone and said, girl, oh, you make candy or whatever, because I'm not afraid of candy. But me choose to not go back and forth with candy. I will talk. If you don't put my life, I want bust to liberty, I will talk. But to other, me another player, and if someone gonna make the money, I choose not to do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like them. Money can be made in different ways. And we are saying she have this mentality to not go back where she's coming from. How about the monies that she already made? How about she start a business with it? How about, because when you have money and the money sits and you do nothing with it, then the money gonna be eaten up, and you're gonna have to keep on fighting and keep on going to get more money. How about you do something with that money, flip the money, continue to make money now? Pisces, she's just a cruel, disloyal, vindictive, lying individual. Because the picture that she's painting now is unnecessary, but it's necessary to her. Because she's under the impression now, Jabba will never accept you back in their phone.
but I don't
No matter
understand.
how you come and talk now, or whatever, and like I said, Pisces, I never said this before, but her actions and the things and what she said the other night sound like a bad man for true. Because, and you're saying there's the traction that there's about why I use me if you get traction about you. That means that I value something. Why are you using me and the person who really cursed you out, you haven't cursed them back yet? So you're
Because
ignoring the person that
Mother,
listen, you were of all the homosexuals,
mother,
you were the one that was more. You're in a different class. It's just recently Candy now something happened and Candy now became whatever. But you were still the one that was more like the head. The, people might not like when I say this, but this is how I viewed you. You were more like the head of that community, in my view. So this is why she was like that with you, right? And now Candy became this,
no, Pisces, no. That's
mother,
Pisces,
mother,
I
mother.
can't
Hold,
agree
can I
with
say
that.
something, mother?
Hold on, the Emperor, hold on, I'm talking Pisces.
hmm
You have to hold, you see, if you're going to say you like the 12 Pisces, you have to hold Rose accountable. Because, yes, those might be reasons why she's doing what she's doing, but you have to hold her accountable. I did not tell this girl her eyes were red. What I would do, I normally do for Rose, is sometimes work more than money. Candy them now go call Rose and comfort Rose when Rose a cry and stay up on phone 3 hours with her. Candy them now go call Rose and encourage her. Candy them now go call Rose and uplift her. So at the end of the day, every time it cannot be about money. You have to have some form of integrity. You have to have something about you that you're gonna put and draw a line and say, I will not do this. This time I
Don't
will
get me
not do
wrong.
this.
No, Mother, don't get me wrong. I'm not choosing sides. I'm not saying
Mada,
that
can
she's
I
right.
say
I'm not finding
something?
excuses.
Hold on,
I am just
Emperor, I'm
saying,
going to talk when she finish. Go ahead,
yeah, I'm not making excuses, and I don't want you to think that I'm making excuses. This is the first time in all the years I'm watching Rose, and in all the things people been saying and stuff. This honestly, this is the first time I actually felt disappointed, right?
And
Because
Pisces, if you feel disappointed, if you feel disappointed, then you know why you're disappointed. Okay.